I finally got back my last submission from April, and it's too little too late. Stay tuned to find out why. Hey YouTube comic community, it's Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I'm back with another CGC unboxing. This, as I said in the opening, is my last submission that I sent in last April to get graded and back to me. I obviously didn't think that it was going to take this long, especially for a modern order. I had expected to get these back long in advance of a movie that came out last year. And well, I guess we'll find out what's what in here. So this was a modern order, but it does have Bronze Age books, keys that came out after 1975, as well as some other more recent stuff. So we'll go through. So half the box is mine, the other half is a customer order. So I'm going to just kind of dig through and try to find my stuff, and as I come across them, I'll pull them out and show you. So the first book is Nova #1. This is not the Sam Alexander. This is the Richard Rider Nova. So it's our very first copy. I sent in 3 copies of this book, all in varying levels of quality. This looks to be one of the nicer copies that I sent in. I see some of the, yeah, it looks like the pressing kept to some degree. It looks like there's some spots that kind of came back. Judging from this color break on the side, I'm going to say that this was probably a 9.0. And CGC says 9.0. So nice high grade copy. Obviously, it's not as high grade as we would like. You know, I mean, none of them were 9/8. I knew that much going into it. So I'm not at all surprised, but did know that it was a higher grade. But from a book from the 70s, you know, I can't complain at 9.0. Really cannot do that. Okay, next book. Not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. Nope, 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 nope. Here we go. Okay, so here's a book that I had gotten previously in a 9.4. And I got this copy, and I thought it was a 9.8 candidate. So we'll see where that actually goes. It is Marvel Superheroes Winter Special. This is the first appearance of Squirrel Girl. Super nice looking copy. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any color breaks or anything wrong. Oh, looks like there's a little dodgy corner here. That might cause me some difficulties. But, I mean, otherwise, book's in great condition. Really is. And like I said, I was hoping for a 9.8 and got a 9.4. So we'll have to review that one, because I think this one still has the ability to get a 9.8, because I don't remember seeing anything on here that wasn't fixable. So to be reviewed. As I've said in some other videos, some of the books that I sent in, I mean, these books have been gone for 8 months. They've gone from here, climate in Illinois, down to warehouse in, or I should say, to the post office, to more than one warehouse at CGC. There's no telling, you know, what's happened to them over that much time, going from humidified to non-humidified environments. I don't know, right? So it's kind of a crapshoot on most of these books, but we'll see what we get. Okay, here's the other 2 Nova #1s that I submitted. So I'm using this guy to kind of cover up the grades as I'm hunting through the books. But again, another Nova #1. There was 2 that were relatively similar in quality, and then one that was definitely like a 7. This one looks to be one of the nicer ones. So let's take a look. Yeah, so this is a nicer looking copy. Again, Nova #1. High grade, somewhere up around the 9 area, and it is an 8.5. So yeah, so 1 grade difference between that one and the other one. And it does look like, honestly, it does look like there's some reversion on this. This one looks like it could get pressed again. and maybe go in for a 9 or a 9.2. And we'll review that, right? We'll take a look and see what the sales data, the price data looks like. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. So there's that one, and then so this other one must be the 7.0 that I was expecting. And let's see what we've got. So again, Nova #1. This one had a bit more damage to it. Yeah, definitely had a bit more damage to it. But, God, this one looks like it wasn't even pressed. Yeah, so let's see what we got. 8.0, okay. So better than I thought it was going to get. So that's good. So we got an 8.0, an 8.5, and a 9.0. Respectable. Oh, here's one that was high on everybody's list last year with the news of an upcoming movie starring Peter Dinklage, and that is Toxic Avenger #1. So there's a preview magazine that I guess is technically the first appearance, which again, preview magazines, I don't subscribe to that. So this is his first appearance in a comic book. It says based on Troma movie character. So again, Toxic Avenger, sent it in, got these books from a friend, sent this in with the hopes that it could be a 9.8. Really good looking, clean book. And CGC says 9.6. So sounds like there's at least one flaw somewhere on this book. And we'll have to see where that might have been. It's like maybe a slight spine bend somewhere in there. Who knows? But hey, you know, it's always, oh, here it is. No, yeah, there's a bend down here that looks like it could probably be pressed out again. So we'll have to take a look at that. Maybe see if it's worth sending in or if it's just worth selling now. So if you're interested, hit me up. But Toxic Avenger #1. Let's see. I think this is the rest of them. Oh, here we go. 2 more moderns. Since there's been obviously a lot of talk along the Marvel movie and TV scene, specifically about this character. It is Riri Williams. This is Invincible Iron Man #7, first appearance of Riri Williams. Now this book it's a nice copy, but I know it had, oh yeah, it had this this crease back here. So I think we were looking to get like maybe an 8 on this guy, and we got a 7. All right, so it was a pretty aggressive crease. I'll definitely say that. Just right across the back. Get that. See if you can see that. Yeah, just right this diagonal crease right across the back there. So that hurt it pretty bad, but you know, hey, might be a nice copy for somebody to grab. 7.0. And we also had a 9. So we got another Invincible Iron Man #9. This is the first full appearance of Riri Williams in the, well, not as Ironheart, but the first full appearance actually of her. I believe she's in the armor in this one. Again, this was a 9.8 candidate. And so we're hoping for that because this book in a 9.8 is pretty significant. But it looks like we got a bend on the spine. So probably going to be a 9.6. And it is a 9.6. So now this book, I can tell you right now, is worth resubmitting. Probably on a fast track or something like that, because yeah, the difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8 on this book is pretty severe. So if this looks like something I can press out and we can get it resubmitted, then that's definitely what's going to happen, because that's like I said, it's an expensive book. All right, so the rest of these books were all centered around a movie, actually 2 movies this year. One of them, it's a hot book no matter what. And we'll show that one last. But these rest of these were from Eternals, and obviously I got them back too late because the movie came and went. It was not a box office success, so we'll just have to see what the market shows for these now. But yeah, so this is Eternals #1. It's a nice high-grade copy. Yeah, it looks sharp. I believe I was hoping to get something in the 9s on this guy. And CGC says 9.0. All right, not terrible, right? High grade for a book from 1976. Origin and first appearance of the Eternals. So that's good. But again, too late, right? You know, too late for me to make the real money on it. Let's see, we got another copy of Eternals #1 in here. And what grade did this guy get? So it's a equally nice looking copy. Looks like we got some creasing, so might be about an 8. And this one is a 7. Ouch. All right. That's fun. This doesn't look like a 7, but apparently CGC says that it is. Looks like there's a couple of light creases that don't really break color. Oh, no, I see it. Yeah, so it does break color across here, right across the top corner. But it is what it is, right? Moving on to Eternals #2. And here we go. So this is the first appearance and origin, I believe, of the Celestials. First appearance of Ajax and the Celestials. So this is issue #2. And these are all, like I said, these were all semi-high grade. You know, nice enough to have sent in. Looks like probably might be an 8. And it is. Yeah, there's a wrinkle line. Actually, I'm going to see if I can actually show this or not. It's going to be difficult, but yeah, this isn't going to be easy to show. So you know what? I'm just going to save this guy for my my comic education series. But if you see it there, it's a bindery crease or a bundling crease where the strap, when they bundled them together and sent them over to the newspapers, the newsstands, they were bundled together, but the ink was still wet, so it kind of puts a wrinkle in it. Very interesting. So that's a 7, and this guy looks nicer. It still has a slight bit of that bundling crease, but yeah, nicer looking book. And this guy got an 8.5. All right, so there's the keeper, right? 8.5, not bad. All right, and then obviously, last but not least, we have Eternals #3. And like I said, I sent in 2 copies of each of these. This is the first appearance of Cersei, which, I can be honest, I don't remember. I don't know who it is in the movie because I haven't watched the movie yet. Kind of made it out of the theater before I had an opportunity. But yeah, so this is first appearance of Cersei. This is Eternals #3. Nice, clean looking copy. And we got a 9.0 on that one. Not bad. So 9.0 is our high mark, right? And then, oh, no, that's the other one. Here's the second copy. Looks very similar. So I'm assuming another 9.0. 9.4. Okay, so this is a nicer copy. Nicest of the 3. So very cool. So yeah, Eternals #3. Yeah, clearly not going to make the same kind of money on those that I did, that I could have, if I had gotten these back in the appropriate time frame. But last book, I bought this guy. I bought it off of eBay, and again, I got it a long time ago. But I got this guy off of eBay, and it needed some work, and I got it for a really good price. And I cleaned it and pressed it, and it looks like it could probably use another press. But I'm probably not going to give it one because it's not going to get the same kind of money that it was last year before that terrible film featuring Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow came out. As a G.I. Joe fan, I was not impressed. And that was really unfortunate because I was really hoping that this was going to be a good film because it stars my two favorite characters from the entire toy line that I grew up with. But anyway, so clean and press this guy up. I have no idea what it's going to get, but it didn't matter what it was because that book was selling, hot, and I knew that based on what I paid for it, I was going to make better money. And this guy is a 9.0. All right, so yeah, that's about where I thought, because I think it started off as like a 7 because it was beat up. And anyway, again, would have been better if I got it last year, but I didn't. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Not going to bother with the GPA sales data on these because, quite honestly, they didn't really kind of come back in the grade ranges that I was hoping that they would. Let's be honest, a lot of these have really come down. So, but if you are interested in any of the books from this particular unboxing, please feel free to hit me up on Instagram at the Geek Aficionado, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.